What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is December the 23rd. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing on this fun Monday morning. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, as far as data points, not a lot coming out today, so it's going to be more of a technical driven day that is fueling a lot of stocks that I'm going to be talking on. But aside from that, futures are slightly mixed. So somewhat weird because I was looking at this last night and things were looking fairly a-okay. So as far as any justified reasons why it's pulling back, it's beside me. NASDAQ is down slightly 0.26, S&P down 0.43, and Dow is down 0.72. Also factor in that there is no government shutdown. They did rectify that Friday. I think it was like 11 o'clock or something along those lines. So in theory, that would kind of give a bump up in the stock price a little bit, but clearly the market doesn't really care all that much about that. Fear and greed index is under the fear category, so 28, meaning people's appetite for risk isn't necessarily there. Pretty much every single stock I'm going to be talking on and that big money is really getting in towards is contrary to what this is portraying, and I've stated that in the past, just that this doesn't make all that much sense, but obviously it is what it is. But starting off, Sofi, it is up 1.11%. No actual news associated to Sofi itself. Most likely what is causing it to go up this morning is just a lot of in the money options, so market makers starting to buy it, and over and above that, Biden and the whole student loan that being canceled or at least proposed, that is I think giving Sofi a nice push higher. Plus Sofi's technicals, so that's one thing as well really working in its favor. 12.46% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 132.61 million shares overall are being shorted. Right now with it at $15.46, trading right above this S1, so trading between currently the pivot and this S1, so watch for $15.44 for that to hold throughout the day. If not, $15.12. Flip side, $15.96, and then $16.47 will be the next strong target / resistance points for Sofi. SoundHound is absolutely a beast, up 5.08% this morning. No news, no SEC filings, a lot of speculative topics coming out, but aside from that, one thing really working in SoundHound's case is its technicals. So again, that's kind of a good thing. One thing to keep in mind, once the market does open, at least over the last 2 trading days, so last Thursday and Friday, you have seen shorts really double the hell down to a crazy extent. Between 8 to 15 million shares they do increase just to cause it to break, and then they kind of taper off and then they return throughout the day what they kind of did the damage to. So just wait and see. Even though it is up 5%, shorts might do their thing, but I think SoundHound is one of those stocks that you need to continue to buy the dip in. But right now with it at $22 and change, it is trading right now between this R3 and this R2, so 24.81 is going to be the next strong target / resistance, and then $20.22 is going to be the next strong support. So I think SoundHound on a technical level is pointing that $25 might be coming, possibly, and options activity kind of mimic that as well. So just wait and see. Palantir is up 0.91. A lot of money is getting into Palantir this morning, which is kind of crazy. No actual news associated to Palantir this morning. One big thing that did come out, though, I believe it happened on Friday, or at least over the weekend, it was kind of being spread around, is that good old Elon Musk is following Palantir. So, of course, that is, for a lot of retail, a very big catalyst. So shows that Palantir has kind of made it. I think generally a lot of people already know that, though, especially with it up 366% just over the last 1 year. I think a lot of people know it's made it, but 3.57% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 74.89 million shares overall are being shorted. So shorts have largely been losing with Palantir. Oddly, on Friday, shorts did increase. I did a dedicated video to Palantir on, I think it was Sunday, under Financial Journey, so take a look at that. I go over the technicals, and as of right now, the technicals are pointing for it to be roughly around that $90 to $95 range, but with at $80 and change. It is trading right between these 2 points, so this R2 and this R1. So 79.92 will be the strong support, so just watch for that to hold. Then 82.96 is going to be the next strong target slash resistance, followed by 87.86. So let me know your thoughts on Palantir and if you are a buyer of them right now or not. Moving on, ticker is PIK. So this one's more of an interesting one. It is up a lot pre-market, but no official news. There was a 8K that did come out, as you can kind of see right here at 7 a.m. If we look at this, it just signals that they did announce previously a SPA worth roughly around $2 million, but they did 3 different tranches where there's convertible debt, or the convertible debt kind of products that I personally hate to see, but it looks like the first tranche was on December the 4th, followed by December the 20th. So I don't know why this is going up, essentially because of dilution. This is a very small, like, market cap right now is roughly around 4 million, if I remember correctly, 4.43 million. So this 2 million might be just the saving grace for this company, but yeah, I'm surprised out of anything, there's not more shorts essentially in this. A lot of shorts love to target anything that has those SPAs. It looks like way back in the beginning of 2024, that's where shorts were all over this. But I think as of right now, they're just waiting for it to die. So in my opinion, this news does not justify it to go higher, and you should probably avoid this. Like I said, I think that there would be more shorts in this than the 0.52%, but it is what it is. Right now with it, that at 3 and change, so it's $3.71. Just watch for 309, 268 to be the following support levels, and then 379 is going to be the next strong kind of target slash resistance. But like I said, unless there is some other news that isn't kind of being portrayed here, then yeah, I would personally like completely avoid this company. But again, my crystal ball is sometimes wrong. It might go to $5, $10, $20, who knows. Be pretty cool to see. But ticker LAES did come out with some news this morning, so that is this right here. So that's causing it to go up 35.64%. And so this stock actually just made recently my list of kind of squeeze stocks that you need to add to your watch list, and that is because of this. So 45.25% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 7.53 million shares. It was on my list because of this. So the short score, higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening. So 81.43%. So very high stuff. Plus it does also have a high cost to borrow. Just IBKR alone is charging 117.19%. And there's roughly around 350,000 shares available to be shorted. So we'll see what shorts do. Most likely they'll try to suppress it, but based on this news, it seems to be wanting to really move up to the next leg. Right now with it at $3 and change, trading between this R3 and this R2. So 298 will be that next strong support, followed by 236. I don't see either of those being touched in my opinion, despite the futures being red. But $4.58 is going to be the next strong target slash resistance. And if anything, I could actually see that being somewhat touched. And based on just the pre-market activity, it does look as though that new 52-week high is going to be touched with this company. So this one is definitely one to potentially add to your watch list. So I think there is a lot of good momentum. Plus, shorts probably are in a position of just being overextended. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Is there any other stocks that you are watching? If so, drop a ticker in the description below on what you're watching and everything else. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon where I'm giving buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers, so pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.